Welcome, Season 1, Episode 7. Here we go, finally, after a little bit of delay. We're going over the Rangers, Cowboys, high school, HEB opened up the street. And get ready, here we go, Episode 7. Hit it.
Welcome to the BC Show, hosted by Ben Chapman.
This what we done?
Yeah! All right, welcome back. Here we are again. HEB opened. I'm not supposed to lead with that, but I just did. Let's get into this real quick. The Rangers, man, the deadline. It was, I think it was about a week ago or so. It was on Monday, so I guess it was a week ago. And we pretty much stood pat. We made a trade a couple days earlier in the day. I think we were two and a half games out. And we picked up a catcher from the Angels and a reliever. Catcher's worth a shot at. But they sent him to the minor leagues. And then we've got the reliever, which would help. And then we decided we went on a losing streak to Houston. And we were going to sell, which is what I kind of wanted to do, man. Our team is just so inconsistent. I am so glad we got a World Series. I didn't think we would have. I actually thought it was going to be a couple years later, so we hit a little earlier. Thought our minor leagues would show up a little better, and it hasn't. We just had so many injuries, and I really thought DeGrom, I thought they were going to try to move his contract, but he said no, he wanted to stay here. I know there was a deal worked out. They were working with Atlanta. Atlanta was looking at sending Strider, who's hurt, who is an ace, and I believe he's almost 10 years younger, maybe about 8. I would have rolled the dice on that. He's not heavily paid yet, but he's there. It's worth a shot. He's been injured for 2 years. But I thought we needed some changes. I thought maybe Seager would go. Love Corey Seager, man, but he's just so injury prone. And, again, this roster's just not where it needs to be. And I know a lot of people were wanting him to stay and keep pushing. We're only 2.5 games out, blah, blah, blah. This team is going to fall apart. We just don't have it right now. Unless they go on some major hot streak like Boston's doing. I think it was 2 days ago. I looked at they were 28-3 the last 31 games. They were on another win streak as of yesterday. I think they finally lost today or last night. I don't know which day. They were on another 8-game win streak. I think they were on 14 to begin with. They were just tearing it up. And they're still a little behind. Dodgers made a big move. But with the Rangers, I just thought we'd move on, just add some assets, cut the salaries down just a little bit, and maybe we could do something with that. But we didn't. We stood pat. Today we're half a game behind. I was looking earlier. I think we're losing, so we may fall 1 game back. I don't even know if they won or not, but it's August. What is today? I don't even know. August 9th, August 10th, 9th. I don't think we have it. I just wish sometimes I get taking a shot. You are close, and I think we were for the third wild card. We were actually holding that steady, so we got a shot at the West or the wild card. And of course, with baseball, you just want to get to the playoffs. It doesn't really matter if you draft 21, 22, 18. It's all about the same. Different players are going to fall. Baseball's so unpredictable in the draft anyway, and a lot of those guys, you're lucky if you see them in the majors in 2 years. Sometimes it's 5 years, 6 years, so it's no instant hope, instant talent infused into the roster all the time, but it is what it is. I'm a little warm with baseball, but man, in the Rangers, it was another thing. I don't even know where to watch them. I've been trying to do it on streaming, and it's hard. I can't get the Buzzard TV or whatever it is. It's ridiculous, man. You paid for Victory earlier in the year, and of course you haven't heard nothing on it. I don't even want the refund, but it just, hey, offer it, do something. Tell me where I can watch them. Luckily, they were on Apple, I believe, on Friday night. They were on Fox last night. I didn't tune in. I'm not going to lie. I flipped it on for just a second, then turned it off. I got busy with something else. I don't even know what. Probably on my phone doing nothing, looking at this crap. But, I hope the Rangers pull through. They got hot last time 3 years ago in August and move forward, but I just don't see it with this roster. The pitching's okay. Bullpen's so-so. Hitting's so inconsistent. So we'll see what happens. I just wish we'd have made some moves. But the Dodgers, man, they're kind of on the losing streak right now. It's kind of funny, though. They spend all this money. But, man, they're so far in first place. It's insane. You got to catch up to them this year. Boston's not in there yet, but, I really think they're going to make a run here toward the end unless they kind of go back to where they were earlier in the year. But it's going to be fun. It is what it is. The baseball, you still got Milwaukee in first. And then a few other teams. There was some big deals that were moved. Philadelphia tried to make some moves as well. San Diego made some moves. I just don't understand, if we're close like this, they feel like sometimes, we just don't make these moves. But it is what it is. we'll just move forward. Kind of baseballed out right now. We'll check back in on that around September 1st. We'll check back in 3 weeks. And we'll see. I just wish we'd have made some trades, but it's like the owners don't want to spend the money. I mean, it's like we have money, we don't have money. You all get kickback money. The Dodgers somehow have money all over the place, but we can't spend anything. You know, it is what it is. And I'm getting ready to go over this other stuff, I guess. In high school, they're back. They started 2-a-days last week. God, man, and it is hot. It is burning up. I mean, we've got 100 degrees, 101, 98. But then you got to add 10 to 15 degrees on the heat index. It's insane humid here right now. The other day in the shop, we're checking outside. It was 115 on the heat index. Man, that is hot. And I got this tin roof. That was another thing we had to deal with here. Had it insulated. I don't know if it's even working right now. It's not. I've got another AC guy coming out in a couple of days. Check this out, a buddy of mine. And we're going to see if we can kind of push that. I mean, we'll be fine come September 1st, but man, it's a little crazy in here. We got back to school going on. I'm going to be filled up all week long. So it's just trying to get everything right, get this back right. It's a lot going on in August, a lot more than I thought. But, you know, in 2 days, I'm really excited about football going on because I kind of went off there a little bit. But Wylie started back. I think Wylie's kicking off. Kind of excited about high school this year and see how that goes. I mean, there's these kids, too, now. They're kind of transferring around, moving around. There's a few of them been declined by the UIL. But one kid, I can't remember which one. God, man, the quarterback, Big N. The N last name. I can't think of his name offhand. I should have wrote it down earlier. But he got declined. He is moving to Louisiana. Boy, these people, you get declined, you move on. I mean, he's got to play. I mean, it is what it is. You don't want to take that away from you. But I'm really excited about high school getting going. I think volleyball's getting going too. What is it? They should be actually starting their games probably tomorrow. I know there's probably already been some tournament games and everything like that. But it's going to be an interesting football year this year. DeSoto, they're going to be there. Lovejoy looks pretty good down, but they're in 5A. What is that out there? Legacy, they're looking pretty great. Schools everywhere. Allen. Prosper's going to be hard to deal with. Wylie East going to be pretty good. Saxey in their districts. Highland Park, same old teams, man. But I'm going to make sure we get to some of those, and we'll cover a little more into that probably next week. I'm trying to let everything fill out. We'll start going over maybe some predictions of stuff, but we'll move forward with that eventually. But let's go ahead and we're going to take a quick break here on this first one. We're going to go over like our first sponsor. Again, I featured him, I believe, in week 1, but we're trying to push it again. I'm kind of restarting the way I'm doing this. And I'm getting write-ups and everybody to kind of do it a little bit better for him. But he was actually the first guy that jumped on board. It's a guy I went to high school with. His name's Ben Trebing. Him and his wife run Copper Creek Electric. Very good. He's actually done work for me. He's amazing. And I did see, I'll mention this in a minute, he started in 2014. He actually used to live around the corner from me, which is funny how we ran into each other years ago. And we used to hang out in high school. He used to have a bug when we were freshmen. So, man, we'd been that thing everywhere. It was fun. But it's veteran-owned. Ben and his wife, Candace, they're a husband and wife team, and she actually does electrical work. I've seen it firsthand. I did not believe it, but it happens. She's actually really good. It's awesome. They specialize in lighting, which I have had done, upgrades to electrical panels and even landscape designs. He's real good, man. He's a good guy to talk to. He's just making a living. He's got great rates on everything. When he says he's going to get something done, he gets it done. He actually did some work for me one morning. We were going out of town, or he was going out of town. He came over that morning and helped me with my dryer and helped me get the electrical plug switches. It was an easy switch, but he didn't have to do that, but he did. It just showed me the character of the person with his work. He's my friend, but it was amazing what he did. And he also said if you heard this from the show, from the BC show, he'll give you 10% off on a service call. So give Ben and his wife Candace a call. Again, Copper Creek Electric. They are local. It has been around here. It's been running now for 12 years. So just give them a call. Check it out, Copper Creek Electric. Welcome back. It's Copper Creek Electric. Again, that was the very first sponsor, man, and we appreciate everything you've done with us, helping with us to get this done and move forward. So we really appreciate it. We give them a call, and remember, they'll get you 10% off if you mention the BC show. Hey, 10% these days adds up. It adds up in the long run. All right, let me go ahead and jump in this. Before we get into the Cowboys, I'm going to give you a WNBA update. I've been kind of keeping up with this, and the update is I still don't give a rat's ass about that league. It is horrible. horrible. That's it. I cannot stand it. The crap that goes on in that league is insane. And guess what? I don't give a damn if you like what I just said or not. It is crap. I can't watch it. Too slow. I'd rather sit up here in the heat and sweat to death than watch that garbage. I think the other night somebody, I'm not going to mention her name, who looks like Sloth, She Sid the Sloth. Oh man, you put a picture of you can't unsee it. I believe she was like 1 of 9 shooting. Had like 12, 13 or 14 rebounds, 13 rebounds or something like that. I believe 9 of them were on her missed shot. It is ridiculous to pad the stats that way. It's ridiculous. That league, I mean, I try and try. I mean, again, they're good at what they do for that level. It's just too slow for me. It is what it is, and I'm never going to like it, and don't give a crap. It is what it is. All right, let's get to football. Man, first preseason game, I was excited like I always am. I sat down, finally got situated. I actually had to start just a little bit late, and sat down. It was awesome to have it on Thursday for having it on in the background. Started paying attention a little bit, and I figured I'd watch the first drive or whatever. Then I was watching Carson Beck with Arizona. Man, he looked good. It was great. I mean, again, it's against third stringer or second stringer, but they're still pros. I mean, they're amazing. And he was 15 of 19, 188 yards, threw a TD. He looked great. He went on to the middle of the third quarter. He looked like he had control of the offense. He was in sync with the coordinator, too, who's LaFleur's brother from Green Bay. Oh, man. We may have something brewing there a little bit. I'm not saying they're playoffs or anything. A lot of people haven't predicted being the worst team in the NFL this year. I don't believe that, man. I think they're heading in the right direction. I'm ready to see the run game. They are stacked with running backs. The receiving core is a little bit off. Harrison Jr. is dropping stuff everywhere. I don't understand what's going on with him. But Arizona, maybe not the bottom team. They may be around 20th. They're going to win a few games this year. I actually think they've got some pieces in place. I'm not going to jump on the Beck wagon right now. It's Hall of Fame game. But, man, it was fun. Then Carolina, they had Haynes King came in, who's from Longview. They had, Pickett start, and ain't nobody care about him. He's just a veteran. He's just going to go around. He's just there. He's either the second quarterback or maybe the third. He could get cut. He did not come out of a strong quarterback class that year he was drafted. In fact, that class was horrible. It was ridiculous. I saw people comparing stuff. Oh man, it was insane. It's just not NFL type level quarterbacking. That's all. I hate saying terrible, even though I do it all the time. Better athlete, I'll never be anywhere near that. I'm not saying it, but I mean, they just don't fit with the elite. You know what I mean? They're down here. It is what it is. But Haynes King from Longview, man, he's got an okay arm. He's got a little better arm than people said. He's got some wheels on him. He looks slow at times, but he was moving, man. He had control of the offense. He was 21 of 34, 180 yards through 2 TDs. He ran 3 times, 39 yards, and a touchdown. And this game went to the last play of the game. And it was third down, I believe. I don't know, second, third, fourth, maybe about the 5-yard line. I cannot remember, somewhere right in there. He dropped back, man, and took off, and boom, found a little hole to the right side, scooted to the 4-hole, give or take, slid in, and barely got in the end zone, man, but he scored. It was amazing. So that touchdown on his run was at the end of the game, That was probably the most exciting Hall of Fame game I've watched in the last 20 years, and I really enjoyed it. In fact, I played it at the shop the next day, so that was cool. It was good, though, and I saw today he's hurt, his hamstring injury. So they signed, I can't even remember who they signed. I was looking at it earlier. But I'm hoping he makes the team. I have a fantasy league. It's a year-long league, dynasty league. And I had to pick this guy up because I have no quarterbacks, barely. You can keep deep rosters, but I don't have anything coming up. So I got on there, and I even put a bid on him. I probably didn't even have to bid, but I was worried because I've got to do something. Any young name I see, I have to grab right now for fantasy just to have him on there. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see if he makes the team. He's got a shot at being number 2. He probably won't be, but I believe he'll at least be number 3. Haynes King, though, made it fun, made the preseason fun. It's good to learn some of these names if you really get into football. But, man, the game ended 33-30. What a high-scoring game for the first game of the year. Technically week 0. But it is what it is. Looking forward to this week. It's today's Sunday. So Thursday, we've got 1, 2, 3. We got 6 games Thursday evening, man. I'm really excited about that. Cincinnati, Detroit, Green Bay at Pittsburgh, Colts at Patriots, Arizona. They're back already going against Vegas a week later. You got the Chargers from L.A., which I always want to say San Diego, going to Houston, baby. Got Tennessee playing the almighty San Francisco 49ers. Boy, they're going to be a letdown this year. The 49ers, man, they are falling apart. They missed their window. They really did. They've got a good roster, but now the coach flew through the windshield or something, ran somebody off the road. I don't know. Who knows what he did, but I'm glad he's all right. But he did have some stitches, 40-some stitches in his face. I don't know how he's going to be this year right now, if his mind's set there or not. He should be, but 49ers are going to have a rough year, and let me just point this out real quick. The 49ers, do still suck. Right here on the screen. Let me repeat it. The 49ers suck. Suck. That's what they do. Friday night, we got 3 games, Denver and Atlanta. We got Tampa Bay visiting the Jets, Miami going to Washington, baby. There's no games this week on Sunday, and I keep seeing these memes everywhere. This is the last weekend of football, not on Sundays. When the hell are they on Sunday? There's no Sunday games. There's no Sunday games for 2 more weeks. So I'm confused as hell what everybody's putting out there. But whatever. We got some games Saturday, Carolina, Buffalo. That'll be fun. Cleveland, Chicago, Minnesota, New York. The Rams, baby, coming off against the Chiefs. We do know Mahomes should not be playing. Jacksonville, New Orleans, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Dallas, of course, at Seattle. The one game you want to tune into would be Cincinnati on Thursday against Detroit. I think Cincinnati's going to play their starters, which they kind of need to. They keep getting off to a bad start, but, man, I sure am worried with Burrow. But we'll see what happens. But there's our lineup for the first week. So technically 3 days, man, or 4 days, all the games get going for good, and we'll have football the rest of the time, the rest of the year. I don't even know what that is. 3, 18, 21 weeks plus another 5 of playoffs. We've got 25 straight weeks of football, 26 weeks of football. College starting in 2 weeks on that Saturday, the 28th, give or take. So that's going to be fun, man. Here we go. We're getting into this. I'm really pushing for fall right now because it is so hot. It's ridiculous, man. This is – I've already actually – I was going to say this, but in the shop, I already put up Halloween today. I came by this morning about 7:30. I was cleaning out my garage yesterday. I already got the shop decorated. I got to go pick up a few more things. It's nothing major, just little things. But I got back to school this week, so all the kids will be in. They're going to be surprised as hell on Tuesday. Walk in, I've got stuff hanging everywhere. But I'm just trying to push fall already. I'm just trying to cool off, man. It's awesome. But this football, I'm excited. I'm ready to get back to cooking, hanging out on Saturdays. Got my garage clean yesterday, so I'm just trying to set up to where I don't have to do a whole lot. I don't have to. I just like having it on at this time of the year, man. It's a great time of year. But let's see what happens here. We got the Cowboys, baby. We've got them NFC Championship this year. That's where I'm going. I told you I'm sticking with that 12-5, man. I've got a good feeling. It's a different feeling this year. We're going to see. And chances are I'm probably going to be wrong, but this team seems set up for success. Again, we're probably going to have a mid-pack defense. I said that. I think the Cowboys are going to make a trade. I think we're going to grab one more star somewhere. I'm telling you, I have a feeling about this. We've got something brewing, and it's happening. I'm ready to see them. I'm ready to see what it looks like on the field Saturday night, just to see what it looks like instead of this OTAs and all the practice they got going on here at camps. But, man, if we don't get to the NFC Championship, then it's a huge failure this year. I'm telling you, we're probably getting there. I'm not saying Super Bowl, but we are going there. The 49ers, they're not going there. Somebody I know is going to be very disappointed when he talks all this crap. But guess what? The Cowboys, it's going to be their year this year. They're going to be a top 6 team, top 4 team. I really think they'll be down to the Final Four. So let's see. We'll see what happens with that defense. But I'm going to touch a couple more things. Well, let's get into our second sponsor of the day. It's All-Star Electric Heat and Air. That's ran by Glenn, man. He's another good dude. His son, Victor. We got into them. They were one of the last guys that jumped on board this year, and I'm so excited to get them. And let's see. They're honest, done the right the first time. Since opening their doors, they've built their name on dependability, heating, cooling, and electrical solutions delivered with integrity. That I do believe 100%, man. Again, everybody we have here as sponsors, I believe in every one of these people. And again, if you need any of these things, look on our website. Everything's there, www.thebcshow.com. We've got all the information on there. We're going to keep adding stuff as we go, trying to tweak everything. Like today, I think I have the sound correct. I think I know what I'm doing adjusting. We got a little better lighting, I think, and we're kind of going. Also, they began as a small family business right here in Wylie. Again, everything's local, and they've grown it into a trusted full-service team servicing homes and businesses across North Texas. So if you have any electric heat and air, especially heat and air right now, give the All-Stars a call. It's on there, man, and they'll come out and try to get it done. And I know they service very quick. Just get a hold, check the number. Glenn will respond to you quick, man, and they'll get it done. So let's give them. Here it is, All-Stars Electric Heat and Air. Bam. And again, that was All-Star Heat and Air. If you have any of these issues right now, because I know I am. I've got somebody coming out. That's a buddy of mine. That's the only reason I got right now. But give them a call, man. They're quick. They're going to help take care of everything. It's family-owned. They've been around for a while. And, again, it's all local. So, again, thank you for helping sponsor the BC show. We do appreciate it. And Mathena Media, thank you for help editing everything. That man is busy right now. I'm going to tell you that. He's a first-time granddad. just had his baby the other day, so he was excited. He came in here with his pink shirt. I'm going to let that go for now. Well, I have a pink shirt too. But it was good to see him the other day. I know he was excited. He was actually very tired. They've been up, but thank you, Mathena Media, for helping get all this stuff done. And guys, check into that a little bit, man. There's a bunch of AI stuff he's got going on. He can set up with your house and everything. I'm going to get a little more information to use that. So I don't want to say it wrong, but it's amazing what some of this stuff can do. And I'll be honest, we're going to help post some of this stuff to help me, because I hate getting on social media like that. I'm not good at it. I don't really like posting. Luckily, I've been cleaning up some of my stuff because I do not like to proofread. I just put stuff out. I say stuff wrong. It is what it is. We'll get into fantasy next week. That's another thing, man. 7 days from today, I am going to be in my first fantasy in-person draft. I was supposed to cut teams down this year. I had 8 last year. So I cut down, and now I have 9. I don't know how I minused and ended up 1, but it is what it is. I got 5 in person, 4 online. One of them's actually technically done because it was the Dynasty League I was talking about earlier. We did a draft a couple of months ago, right after the rookie draft, so we can add our pieces in. But our first draft is going to be this week. It's a little early. It's a big money league. It's a $3,000 pot. It's going to be at the old Pizza Getty up the road. Love going, though. I love getting this one done early. It's a big one. You hate to make any mistakes, but you can learn a lot from jumping on, especially in person, man. But it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to try to get some clips from it, move forward if anybody has stuff. I mean, we all love sharing. Most of us love sharing our fantasy advice. But I figure with 9 teams, it gives me 9 chances to try to win first. So we'll see. Could be dead last, could be upper tier. You never know. We'll see what happens. But looking forward to fantasy. Bijan Gibbs, they're going to be 1A, 1B. I still would go with Gibbs. I'm not making that up. 100% would go with Gibbs. Nakua, who I was down on again, I hope to God he has a good year. Hope he straightens up what he needs to. He's going to be top 5, but I guarantee he may fall a little bit. Jonathan Taylor's going to be in there. What else we got? Jackson, he'll probably be number 3 overall. I don't see how he doesn't average in the top 3. Somehow he could go to 4. Justin Jefferson, man, if Kyle Murray, God, I hate looking at camp sometimes when they're not playing anybody. But Murray is slinging it. And he is on a 1-year deal. He's on, I've got to keep playing. I didn't realize he's played 7 seasons already. This is his 8th year. Kyle Murray already. God, man, this time thing goes by fast. It's crazy seeing it like that. Josh Allen has been kind of quiet. The Bills, man, I'm looking forward to that. I'm actually exploring going to a game October 18th in Vegas. Me and my wife have never really traveled around like that. I really want to go to Buffalo. I'd like to go in December when it's snowing. I'm not making this up. I so want to go. The tickets are a little high. I've never spent more than a couple $100 on a ticket to any event. So tickets these days are $500-600. There's times 2. I'm not taking anybody else. It's just going to be us. No kids. Ain't nobody going with us. But I want to try to make a Buffalo game this year on the road. And we'll see. The Cowboys always end up with a ticket here and there. Probably about every other year on average now. But we'll see. I do love staying home watching football, though, on Sundays, hanging with the family, cooking too much food. But so looking forward to fantasy season this year. Because that's my being at the home thing. So it gives me something to do, something to root for. HEB did open. And I'm not going to lie, I went opening morning. I think I've been 4 times. It's flowing, dude. It's busy. It's very busy, but it flows. It flows great, man. You're in and out of there. The only areas that's jammed up a little bit is produce section and the meat section area. But, I mean, the deli. But it's flowing good, man. They're so overstaffed, and they're on top of everything. The shelves, when I see stuff kind of lightening up, they're out there restocking it, man. They are busting their tail over there. Gas is cheap. Gas has been going up. I had somebody argue with me online a while back. Not argue, but gas can go up any day. No crap. But the war thing they had going on, it's kind of thrown it off, but it's every other Tuesday gas goes up. I don't know if you guys have caught this, but it does. It goes up anywhere between 40 and 50 cents. It went up 51 cents this past Tuesday. And it went from roughly $3.20, and it's got to about $3.70. It's in the $3.50s a day. But HEB held on till Thursday morning before the price. And actually, HEB held steady. Theirs didn't go up at all. They were still sitting at, I think, at $3.19 this morning. Murphy USA sitting at $3.12, and everybody else is in the $3.50s, $3.60s. I don't understand. Literally across the street, it doesn't matter. But Murphy and HEB, man, they're holding steady down. They're like 50 cents less than everybody else right now. But HEB, the traffic really hasn't changed much outside of maybe getting out of their parking lot, crossing over across where Target is. If you're on that backside by the door, you may want to scoot up. That's really about the only advice I got. And the traffic is what it is. I mean, it hadn't changed. I really thought everybody was going on, but it hasn't done anything. So, but HEB, I'm glad it's here. Did great. We got across the street, Trader Joe's. They broke ground. It's scooting along, man. I'm not for sure how long, but another year or so. I know that road next to the left of the barbershop on that side, the opposite side of the street, they are closing that street down. They're about to redivert the creek. That doesn't really hurt him. I don't know anybody that comes up that road, but I mean, it's just a little small side street, but that's going down. But that's coming. We got Walk-Ons is actually opening tomorrow. It looks great inside, man. I'm gonna try to sneak up there tomorrow. I gotta come by here, get a haircut in real quick. Guess I hit and leave straight from here. I'm thought about going to see Spider-Man. I'll bring that up in a minute too. I've been trying to see that for the last week, and I just hadn't made it yet. But I think I'm gonna try to swing by to Walk-Ons tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna try to be there at 11 or if I'm gonna try to sneak in there at 1:32. Hopefully that'll be a dead period. I just want to go eat something real quick, local. I'll try to do stuff on Mondays. Swing by there for about 30 minutes, get something to eat, and see how that is. But that looks great. I'm really excited about that. I'm sure on game days it's going to be busy, but I'm going to tell you what, if you get a table up there to sit there and watch a game, I mean, it's very family-oriented is what it looks like. It's not like I don't want to bring up any other places, but it's going to do well. I believe I saw some of the price points just fine. I mean, it is what it is. The food should be good, and everything coming out of there so far that I've seen people that have been through there, check it out, little soft, it's not soft openings, but invites to go. Food's looked great. I think they're on top of it, so we'll see. Spider-Man. I was going to go see that last week. I literally almost went and watched it here earlier at about 3:15. I think we're almost 3:30 or something. I was going to go see it and decided to wait. I may try to go see it late tonight, go see it tomorrow. All the reviews I've gotten in the shop from at least 10 people, everybody loves it. So I honestly didn't even know it was coming out until 2 weeks earlier before it came out. So I guess I'm going to go check that out sometime tomorrow. We'll get a little update on that. We're trying to cover all kinds of stuff. My wife says she's ready to get back and watch Linus. She told me to bring that up. Isn't that right, Shannon? You got anything over there? Shaking the head, yes. No. You want to be on air? Nope. She wants nothing to do with this. In fact, she doesn't want me to use my last name. She said Cape Fear. Me and her finally finished Cape Fear the series. I think there was 9 or 10. 9? I think it was 9 episodes. I'm going to tell you what, I loved the first 3. It was fine, but my God, it turned. I don't know what the hell was going on. I don't know. I don't do mushrooms, but I feel like I was doing mushrooms sometimes with some of the crap I was watching going on in there. Not that I've ever done that, maybe once, but I don't know. Can't remember. But the movie, it's crazy the way it finished out, and a series. So there's probably going to be a season 2. That would be my guess. But that was fun to watch. But Linus, we watched the first episode last week. The second episode released this morning, probably late last night. And so far so good. I was a little disappointed with season 2. It was kind of all over the place, but it was great. It's a good show. But season 3, I've got so far so good. I really have high hopes for this. So I hope it keeps going the way it's going after one episode. Then we have, what else? So I was going to tell you a little story about something I caught in the shop. Man, I wrote some stuff down the other day. I've got so much stuff said in here, and you get ready to come do a show, a podcast, and you cannot remember for anything. Man, I've write some stuff down. But there was one, it was about 3 weeks ago, and this is a good story. It was about a guy, they're from him and his daughter. She was 17 when they left Seattle area. I don't want to give too much away. And she was in a bad spot. People she was running with was actually a heroin addict, and that's why they got out of there. I was wondering, he loved it there, but they love it here. And I think they're about 10 years later now, give or take. It's right at 10. And there was something else going on, but he's like, you know what, I'm so thankful she got away. She quit the habit. She knew she had to get away from the people she was with. Very bad. She had been doing this since 15. It was really, really rough. But it's a great story finishing out. Don't want to say too much, but she's a correctional officer, and she's doing phenomenal now, and does a couple of stuff where she's helping people out with some of with the history of this. But he was saying there was, like I said, a couple could potentially be health issues later that he wished she'd take care of, but he's thankful that she's alive and has kicked the habit of drugs. So that was a great story, and but it's good to hear stuff like that. I mean, we feel good stuff through here all the time, but that's a good one. And like I said, I did put up Halloween. It's hot as hell. I can't wait till fantasy starts next week. I'm going to try HEB probably here in a little bit. And I got my wife over here shaking her head like, what are you talking about? I'm talking about whatever the F I want. That's what I'm talking about. You know what else? Shannon, you want to watch WNBA? No. WNBA stands for Women's National Basketball Association. But we can't define that right now. That's what they're having an argument about, dude. I cannot wait to keep up with this. I try to stay out of the social media stuff, but we had two former NBA players declare for the WNBA draft because they're trying to get a definition of a woman with all this trans stuff going on and can't define it, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's fine with it. They don't want to be a political, what did they say, a chess piece. But that's all you've been doing this whole time. So I don't understand. You cannot just pick and choose what you want and say it's equal fair. I don't care what you do. Women belong in women's sports unless you want to go to a man's sport and try that. If you can make it, good for you. Men do not belong in women's sports. I do not care. You can change whatever you want, but if you are physically a man, you already have physically above a woman on there. It is what it is. It's okay. No man should play in any women's sports. I don't care if you have a dick or not. It don't matter to me. That's how it is. Oh, I'm not supposed to say dick? I damn sure can. I can say whatever I want on my show. I told you, we're about to head in the way I want. But it is what it is. I'm not against anything. I'm just saying, women need to play with women. Men need to play with men in sports. You do whatever you want, wherever else you want. I'm good with, no one cares. That's all. But I'm not getting in the middle of this political debate crap because I don't care. There was another thing on politics I was going to touch on. I'm tired of all this politic crap. I don't care. I vote for who I vote, and then in 4 years up, I'm going to vote again. And every midterms, I'm going to vote for who I want. You're not going to classify me anywhere. I have my beliefs. It is. You have your beliefs. Your opinion is your opinion. My opinion is my opinion. Mine is not better than yours, and yours is definitely not better than mine. We all just need to agree to disagree. It doesn't matter. I don't care what's going on. Do I agree with the war all the way? I think we need to be done. We need to do one thing or the other, but that's it. I just don't care. This political mess means nothing to me anymore. I don't read all this crap online anymore. It doesn't matter. People whining and crying, pushing their stuff every day. We see it. I don't read it. I just don't care. That crap means nothing to me. You want to waste your time whining about politics all the time? Go ahead. It's not going to change nothing. My day goes on. I'm having a great day. You know why? Because I don't give a damn what's going on, all this other crap. Doesn't matter. It's all crap anyway. They're all crooked, every one of them. And if you can't see that, then that's on you. You want to waste the rest of your life dealing with this? On you. This trans stuff that's going on with the basketball league, I think it's hilarious. You know what I mean? I don't even care. I would love to see the guy come in here and play. That dude's going to average Cantier. He was average athlete. Not average. He was decent. That guy will probably average 40 points a game with at least 30 rebounds, 25 rebounds. I would love to see them do that, but they're not going to. But we're going to close out. We're going to leave it there. Again, we're not going to touch much into this because, like I said, I just don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Politics, whatever. Who gives a damn? It's all stupid. I care about fantasy football starting. I care about high school football starting. I hope everybody else does well. It doesn't matter to me. Hope everybody has a good day, makes some money. Hope gas goes down a little more. It's going down off and on. Hope this stuff, whatever, situates, and it is what it is. I'm not wasting any more time of my life doing all this crap. I think it's funny. I just, we'll just keep pushing buttons with people. It doesn't matter. But you know what? I need everybody to have a great week. Get ready. We got fall coming up around the corner. I keep saying around the corner. It's probably like 2 months away. But just make sure you have people that are going back to school have a great first week. Just remember, take your kids, hang out with them, maybe do something fun with them, and try to have a good day. And just remember, we'll see you next week. I'm probably going to get a podcast. I'm going to do them on Sunday nights. Or Saturday nights. I haven't decided yet. I'm trying to find a right schedule, but we're getting there. And just remember to do something good, and we'll see you next week. And again, thank you to all our sponsors. And Athena Media, thank you so much. Again, Copper Creek Electric and All Stars Heating and Air. Make sure if you have anything, and all our other sponsors, check them out on the website on www.thebcshow.com. See you next week.